All right, guys, this week's Celebrity Spotlight, and I'm excited to do it, is Hillary Clinton, because I'm not a big politics person, and I really actually, when I was in Canada, because I'm originally Canadian, I didn't even vote. I know that sounds terrible, but they always say, every vote counts, but I feel like it's a circus show, and especially this time with Trump and Hillary, it was like, almost like unbelievable. It was just, and I can't vote here yet anyway. So I have a green card, but I'm just still on the temporary status. So, and I'm not a citizen, so I couldn't vote. So even if I could, I don't know. Obviously, I wouldn't have picked Trump, and I'm going to say that. I'm sure there'd be a lot of haters contact me, but I'm not sure that I would have picked Hillary either, because although Hillary has a lot of great points, and a lot of great qualities, I don't know that she would have been the perfect leader either. And so I guess everything happens for a reason. And Hillary had different things going on, actually. She actually is destined for something else. And she's been in politics for a while since, her husband was the president. So she's been in that category for a little while, and it's time for her to move out. And that was what it was all about. And that's really, truly why she probably didn't get elected. One of the reasons. It's all intertwined. Our paths are all intertwined. So Trump got elected for certain reasons, and Hillary didn't for certain reasons. But for her, she has a very interesting energy, because she's a pure 3. And I'm a pure 3, so I can really relate. Pure 3s are like one-track mind life paths. They only have one energy that they work with, which is a 3, because 0 is more of a symbol than a number. So she's all about inspiration. She's really about inspiring other people. And that's her gift. And then she's got not her gift, sorry, that's her essence. So like if we were walking down the street, we didn't know each other's name, I'd say, hi, I'm a 3, and she would say, hi, I'm a 3. So that's her kind of her main essence. But her gift, which is the sum of her month and her day, is a 9. So we've seen this month a lot of celebrities with the 9 as their gift, which is humanitarian. So there's a lot of humanitarians in this month, which is interesting. And she's got that humanitarian energy. So she's definitely got her heart in the right place. She wanted to make a difference. She really, truly did want to help and be of selfless service. And her how was a 3, which is inspirational. So, which is the year, the sum of the year. So being a 3 with the gift of the humanitarian and the how she shares her gift as a 3, the inspiration, was kind of like perfection in a way, if you look at it as a leader. But there's a few things going on in her chart that I don't necessarily think is fitting for presidential material. First of all, she's got a lot of mental energy, which she could be an overthinker, overanalyzer. She's got a 6 and a 9, which could make her the worrywart. So a lot of people who do have the 6 and the 9 together, they tend to really think things to death. And I call it the what if scenarios. They think it so much so that it's like, well, what if this and what if that? They almost think it into existence, or they believe it themselves. So it could cause some issues. And she's also got just the single 2 on the soul plane, which means that she's really sensitive, and she needs to have a little bit of a tough skin to be a politician. And I don't think that that's really very fitting. If she was a humanitarian type person and doing humanitarian work, it would be great. But as a leader, it could cause a little bit of issue. And then she's got all of the physical plane numbers, which is the arrow of practicality. And she's definitely a doer, but it's harder for her to get her ideas and bring them down to fruition, because she's just got the single 2 and nothing else on that middle plane. So it's a little more challenging for her to bring it down into all of that abundant physical energy that she has. So there are challenges there for her to really do what she says she's wanting to do, if you know what I mean. Whereas Trump, as much as I don't really care for him as president, he has double 4s on his chart, which causes him to be almost an excess doer and very much involved in materialism, which is why he built such an empire in business, because it's money, power, greed. So with Hillary, though, you know, just those difficulties with bringing things to life. And again, we have another, this is like the last week of the month, and no, actually, sorry, we still have one more. Oh my goodness. So this is another celebrity, though, that has a personal year of 1, new beginnings. So this is like the 3rd in a row I think we've done with the personal year of 1. So the theme of their year is new beginnings. And she's in a peak cycle of 4. So that makes total sense to me why she wasn't elected, because she's in a lot of foundation shifting right now. There's a lot in terms of her shifting her foundation. And looking at her chart from where she's been and where she is now, she's on her last cycle. She started off with a 9 in the beginning, from like adolescence all the way up to like her 30s. And that was like high change. And then she had 2 back-to-back cycles of 11, which is 11/2, because 1 + 1 is 2. So there was a lot of introspective self-reflection, all that stuff. And now, boom, she's in a 4, which is totally vastly different from any of those numbers. And so she is like, kind of like drawing a line in the sand. And the next phase of her life is going to be vastly different from the first phase. So politics are kind of going to be put to the wayside. New opportunities and things are coming her way. And I kind of feel like there's a book in the works. I don't know if I've heard that or I've dreamt it, but I just feel like Hillary has got a book in her for some reason. So maybe she'll have a book coming out. I don't know. But definitely, Hillary, you know, don't feel bad you didn't get elected, because you weren't meant to. And politics are being shelved now for you. So look forward to the next phase. And I want to wish Hillary a happy birthday. And please do tune in next week for another Celebrity Spotlight on LotteryUSA.com.